Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to another review video of the most anticipated Storm Collectibles Shao Kahn. And I think this is the variant from Mortal Kombat 9, which just happens to be my, I want to say, top 3 favorite MK games. So without further ado, let's get to this review, huh? So first things first, size. This guy's massive. I think he scales about maybe 8.5 inches, up to maybe 9, from what the specifications said on Big Bad Toy Store before I bought it. He's a big boy, so definitely very sturdy figure. If you own Storm Collectibles already, I think you already know what we're talking about. So there we go, removable helmet / mask. He comes with a different face head sculpt, but I went ahead and changed it for display purposes. You can look up all the way up to that far, not too bad. He's got that flexible rubbery neck, which allows for more articulation. He can tilt left to right just about that much. He's a big fella, so he can hit a T-pose easily, very flawlessly, no pun intended. There he is, full T action. He's got some nice butterfly joints. Got a swivel at the bicep, double jointed elbows. Very nice. He can flex real quick, right? Oh, and by the way, that the armor that he has around his shoulders and legs, and even his shins, everything, gauntlets, it's all soft rubber, so you don't have to worry about it either breaking or like warping. Of course, if you don't apply heat to it, it shouldn't get deformed. Nice little ball joint at the wrist that allows you for further articulation. My favorite. You got a nice little crunch in the abdomen area. You can go about that low. Now there is a swivel at the waist, which adds to the crunch. And you can see he can go back as far as that. And his torso, right underneath his chest, there's a break where that also can rotate, and you can shift it around to reach higher points of articulation. His legs are a little hindered. I think that's the only maybe downside, but again, he's a big fucking guy, so I don't think you really need to get him into such crazy poses. After all, it is Shao Kahn, He's got the double jointed knees, again soft rubber at the shins. Every single piece that's on his legs and arms, again, soft rubber. It's easy to work with, easy to work around. You got Shao Kahn's booty, right? Not too bad. Again, it feels good in hand. It's even better, I think, and once you get it, if you're thinking about it, nice little the thing with Storm Collectibles, they don't have a thigh cut. There is no split between the thigh. The joint, the way it functions, there's it's like a sleeve with a separate joint. It's so weird, but it works. It almost operates as a thigh swivel, which is great. And here we're looking at the toe articulation, feet, ankles, nice little pivot. There he is. Now, I gotta say, this is my second big figure collect that I pick up. And besides the SH Figuarts Infinity War Hulk, I think this guy he's up there with the bigger scale figures, even though he is 1/12 scale. Here's the other head sculpt, kind of like a regular looking mug. Again, the details on this figure, paint apps, they knocked it out of the ballpark with this one. The eyeball, everything, dude, it's so sick. Look at that grinning face. And here we are with the hands. We got some spread open hands. You need to pay attention to the way the fingers are positioned, because there's 3 sets of open hands, but they're all open in different manner. There's these more clawed open hands. I would use these for like grabbing other players or like characters. When it comes to like choking or grabbing, who knows, or backhanding somebody. Pointing fingers, classic Shao Kahn, you know, with that evil laugh and laughing at you because you suck. Another set of maybe semi-open, again like choking hands. There's options, and Shao Kahn, unpredictable big boy. So definitely there's a lot of I think these are also good for grabbing heads and choking. Look at that. Not too bad, huh? Yes, sir. And now for the spear holding hand. He does come with 2 spears. One that's regular metal. The other one that's colored in like the energy. When he throws it from far away, it turns into a green translucent, kind of like it's like his power, right? And he comes with that also. So what I did with my spear, you can see already, if you can't tell, I took it from one point at near the tip, right underneath the shaft, and I split it so that I can put magnets in it. I'll show you guys in a quick second, but there's the energy spear with the regular spear. That's pretty sick. It's so cool. It's kind of neat that they added that in there. But here's the magnet action. There you go. Split. Now you're probably wondering, why the fuck did he do that? Well, let me show you. You want to go ahead and grab a blood effect. That one came with Sub-Zero. I also drilled a hole in there and inserted another magnet. And here's where it comes to action. My thought was to have, you know, a nice little action pose. And I think I'm gonna settle, it's not finished yet, but I'm gonna settle with sticky tack maybe, just to hold it like that in that position. And then have the other side of the pole with another magnet and sticky tack on the back. And just have that one shot, just like one player getting penetrated by the spear. Or like Shao Kahn shoving it through him, you know what I mean? Like picking him up. Something crazy. It's gonna look so sick, dude. But as soon as I seen the spear, I was like, dude, I can make something out of this. And sure enough, look at that. That's just an example. Again, it's still kind of prototype-ish. I'm still working on that, but first thing I did when I opened him up, I was like, I gotta get this spear, split it, and then just put those magnets in there, because like these shots are gonna be sick. But there you go, that's the spears. And let me show you the hammer next. It should be right around here. I'll check back with you guys in a quick minute. Hang on, just let me clear up some space. Let's go ahead and try on the head sculpts first. Mr. Grinning Face, showing some teeth. Let's see what else we have over here. Here's a size comparison with the classic Sub-Zero, also from Storm Collectibles. Now, just to give you an idea, you know, Sub-Zero is supposed to be 6 to 6.5 inches. I want to go ahead and say Shao Kahn is at least 8. No more than 9 for sure. But he's a big fella. Let's see what else we have over here for size comparisons. And I know you guys can already see the throne back there, dude. Another sick piece. I think it's cool that he came with his throne. First of all, great piece for like a diorama. Nice little background piece. It looks so sick. It's tight. Dope as hell. Here's a size comparison with the Mesco Predator. Not too bad. He's still towering over Predator, who used to be the tallest action figure that I had on my lineup, aside from the Infinity War Hulk. Actually, I should bring that Infinity War Hulk out. I'm supposed to sell it on eBay, but it's not doing so good, so I might bring it back out. Here's the Veliverse Swarm Trooper Tracer. One of those two. It has to be. Regular old 6-inch figure. Nothing too crazy. Nice little glow-in-the-dark action. Got a review coming up soon for this one. But, I mean, Shao Kahn can just swat this guy like a fly. Let's see, I should have some more figures right over here. I'm just digging through my bins, just picking out random figures from my shelf, just to give you guys a variety of size comparisons depending what lines you collect. There's the Vegeta from SH Figure Arts, or I think this is the Demonical Fit. Either way, same. I think it's the same thing. Let's see, the little Vegeta. He looks like a child next to Shao Kahn. Here's the Mythic Legion's Valiant Knight. actually looks pretty good with Mythic Legions. You know, given that Shao Kahn is just like a freaking Roman soldier, or, you know, like a barbarian. Here's the Marvel Legends blade. Another short shot. Let's see what else we got. Classic. MK3 Reptile. This one's the exclusive with the translucent green arms. I had to pick this one up. He looks so dope in that classic reptile pose. Vibrant green. I gotta say, this green I think is brighter than the original one that first came out. It's pretty cool. I like that. Got my boy Scorpion back there with Ermac choking a skeleton. That's right, it wouldn't be Shao Kahn without his helmet, right? The big boss. Yeah, this guy's he's so dope. Let me pose him up with his spear real quick. There he is. And the hands are super flexible. That's what I like about Storm Collectibles. It's Storm Collectibles and Mezco. They are doing things right. The hands are like this very flexible rubber. It feels sturdy but soft enough to be able to manipulate it. And that's probably my favorite part. There he is, big boy holding his spear. Before I forget, I actually did leave out the hammer, but here it is. That's Shao Kahn's hammer with the Mortal Kombat logo on it. The seal of the dragon, the serpent. Let's put that in his let me do it off camera real quick because it does take a little bit of work. There he is. It's fairly easy to put the any object in his hand for that matter. But just doing it off camera for the sake of not dropping or tumbling over my camera, my phone. The lights, everything, literally. Take this time to really check out the throne. It looks like something out of like the video game. Quite literally, I think. In MK9, he sits in that throne exactly. Inside of the Colosseum, where he's challenging all the final combatants, and I think I remember correctly, it's Raiden with Liu Kang, and it's a whole damn, such a good story mode. Here it is, the pointing finger laughing with the massive hammer. By the way, that hammer feels hefty as hell. Got some good weight to it. There's our big boy. Our boy Scorpion. It's get them out of the way. Our boy Ermac. Let's take a quick look-see at the throne. I won't be able to bring it up close. My setup just doesn't let me do any of that. But I can show you guys how it comes apart, or how you're supposed to put it together. The horns do come off. They come off in the package. They are removed, so you have to assemble it. I'll show you the inside of the horn. It's got like a little peg, not a peg, but like a key. It sort of goes in that same way. And just for reference, use the picture in the box so that you can get the horns correct, because you can easily switch and get them confused, and it'll look kind of weird. But I did use the picture on the box for reference. It's got nice details on the side with chains and skulls on it. There's blood stains on the floor on top of the skull itself. The chair itself comes off. It's detachable. Maybe, I'm not sure if you can fit something else in there or just use it as a platform. Who knows? But it does come off, and I think that's actually cool. Let's get this big ass chair in there. There you go. That, I think, I'm so stoked with this figure, man. Storm Collectibles has outdone themselves again. They did a great job with this figure. Not only because I'm a huge MK fan, but this Shao Kahn, from what I heard also watching other reviews, compared to the first release of the other Shao Kahn that's out there, this one blows the other one out of the water. So I'm actually happy that I picked them up. If you're considering, you're still on the fence about it, I say, use your best judgment. If you can pick it up, go for it, but I understand it is a little pricey. I did pick up the reptile with the green translucent arms and Shao Kahn. I'm gonna go ahead and say with shipping included, it was over $200. So definitely be careful when you're shopping. Shop responsibly, collect responsibly.